Welcome to Jurassic Reviews. Today I'm going to do another top 5 list, this time focused on the Hammond collection. The Hammond collection is Mattel's collector line of Jurassic World toys, and now that there's been a good amount of figures released, I think I'm ready to pick my favorites. This list could change eventually as they release more, and in that case I'll do another video next year. Before we begin, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, after the video, let me know in the comments below what your top 5 in the Hammond collection is. Before I get into my top 5, I have a sort of honorable mention. This one was borderline top 5 for me, and barely didn't make it in. It's one of the early Hammond collection figures, the Ceratosaurus. This is based on the appearance in Jurassic Park 3, and was my initial favorite of the line. It's still a good looking toy, and holds up pretty well even amongst the more recent dinosaurs. I like the head sculpt a lot, and the paint job is the best from Mattel as far as looking like the film version. It could use a re-release though. Areas like the tail don't look or work quite as well as the newer stuff. It's also a rare figure, so I feel like another release would be welcomed by the community. So now let's begin my top 5. Number 5. The Giganotosaurus comes in at number 5 for me. This figure easily beats out the similarly sized T-Rex in this line, sporting more accurate sized feet and better proportions overall. It's really impressive in person. I really don't have any complaints at all. This design isn't really accurate to the real dinosaur, but it does capture the film version really well, and makes for some great toy photography. This figure has me really excited for a potential T-Rex reissue, and the eventual Spinosaurus and Indominus Rex in the Hammond collection. At number 4 I have the largest figure released in the Hammond collection, the Brachiosaurus. This was something I never thought we would get, especially in a collector line. After the years of Kenner and Hasbro, it's still surreal Mattel continues to release more large sauropods. I think this is the best of the bunch. The added detail and posability over the others just sets it apart. It's all beautifully done and has such an amazing presence. I would love if Mattel attempts another sauropod in the Hammond collection. Something like the Dreadnoughtus would be awesome. For now though, I am happy that we got this one. It'd also be cool if they did a Jurassic Park 3 version or something down the line. Number 3. At number 3, I have the Irritator. The main reason I love this figure is the paint job. It's just so striking looking and such a fun figure to take pictures of. This is when Mattel started getting the proportions correct, so it just looks really good. And I even prefer it to the Baryonyx in this line. Despite Baryonyx being my favorite dinosaur, I am not too big of a fan of the Jurassic World design. This Irritator design by Mattel, though, is awesome. I love the gray body contrasting with the black paint on its head, and the yellow stripes on its back. It'll be tough for another dinosaur in this size range to pass it. Number 2. At number 2, I have the newly released Therizinosaurus. This was a tough one to pick between with my number 1 spot. They really could go either way. This is brand new though, so maybe it'll grow on me even more here soon. I just recently took it out for some toy photography shots and it just looks so good. The paintwork on this thing is just done so well, and it really stands out on the shelf. I love the light blue found on the head specifically. It also has really good posability, making for some fun action shots. It'd be cool if they release a variant of this figure with the one blind eye, like the one shown in the film. Also, the articulation on each of the claws is such a nice touch, and makes it a worthy upgrade over the mainline release. This figure and the Giganotosaurus have me super pumped for what we can expect out of this line in the future. Number 1. At number 1, I have the Carnotaurus. Like I just mentioned, it was a tough call between this and the Therizinosaurus for the top spot, but for now, the Carnotaurus holds this title. This is the best looking Carnotaurus of any Jurassic Park line. From the sculpt to the paint apps, it's just a step above all the others released. It looks like it was pulled straight out of Fallen Kingdom. Carnotaurus figures have always been really popular in the Jurassic lines, starting way back in 1994 with the Series 2 Demon, and this Hammond collection figure continues that legacy. It'd be cool if we got some Carnotaurus variants in this line as well, like the one that appeared in Dominion. In the meantime though, this is my favorite Hammond collection figure thus far. If you guys don't have this one in your collections yet, I highly recommend picking it up. So that's my top 5 favorite Hammond collection figures. Do you agree with it? What's your own personal top 5? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.